Can you smell what the dwarf is cooking? What's cracking, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I'm your host. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? It is a beautiful Wednesday, though. I bet y'all missed me. Tell me the truth. And I know I'm not muted because I checked before starting to speak. Spit the truth. What's up, Ghost? Good to see you here in the chat. Two Steps. Mystic Bro Robin. Pastry Viking. Godo Fire. Two Face. And myself. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys having a good day today. I know it's been a while, but rest assured we are bound to have a great stream today. Yeah, I'm here. So today we have a stream today. Just a few before I actually log in. Few housekeeping rules. Today there's a stream. This is for my NRP season, and on Friday, it's gonna be a live stream for my RP season. So don't forget to stay tuned for that one. Okay? Let's log in. All right, everybody that's in chat right now, don't forget, right? We have a rule in this house, right? And that is, what is the rule, guys? What is the rule that we have? There's one rule throughout the stream. I think somebody remembered because I saw something go up just now. Don't be sober. Never love an elf. Well, somebody remembered because somebody hit the like button as soon as I started talking. So the rule is we try to have a goal, right? Which is to 1-to-1 ratio the likes with the views. All right. Give me a second here. You know what? I miss coming on here. There's a lot to talk about, though. Let's see. Everybody that's in chat right now, are you guys playing the game still? Pablo, do you know when beep are going to come back to normal S1? Good question, and I have a great answer. I have no clue. I'm assuming they still have the bot system where you only play as good factions, right? That's probably why you're asking that question. I have no clue, brother. There's a few things that we're still waiting for them to happen, like the evil command that everybody promised. So I don't know. I've just been too busy playing this darn game. Be honest with you guys, I've been having fun. Although, my only complaint right now is the lack of, back in shenanigans, right? 1.0, because you could play with multiple commanders. That kind of gave you, diverse ability, I guess. I don't know what you're gonna call that, but it allowed you to play with different styles of commanders. Now, having the army formation system with 4 commanders in a squad, unless you're really, unless you're gonna PvP, like have a main PvP formation, and then you kind of test things with a secondary formation, that's the only downside. The downside for me right now is that, I have my main formation here. Obviously, this account, as you guys know, it's pretty crazy. But I've been really just running because we're fighting. I'll show you guys the map in just a second. I'll explain a little bit of the things. By the way, in this live, I'm not going to be talking about anything related to, like Diplo, things that people might be talking internally. Although some people have been, just kind of openly saying stuff, but I'm just gonna share what is going on in the map and the very high level stuff. I might do a video at the very end of the season where I ask the leaders to share what they want to say, and I'll just put all of that together and present it. Not sure on that yet though, because I don't know if that will do any good. I don't know yet. It'll be fun, definitely. But I don't know if it would do any good for what I want to do with my channel. Like the kind of community and environment I want to create for this channel. So I'm not sure on that yet. So let's go, Darn. How you doing, man? Mini Footsie must say shooting down eagles and fell beasts with orc arbalest is pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. You want to see one of my units? I only basically have one unit, I think. Let's check this out. Okay, I'm reinforcing. Got 10 minutes. Let's see what I have here, guys. If you guys are in a server, if you can do me a favor, copy the link to the live. Share with your friends. We might be rivals, but still, that is why I'm not too keen on sharing that stuff, Thomas Shelby, what's up? Show me the map. Take it. What's on your server? I mean, it's probably the most packed NRP server in history of this game. Let me just tell everybody. Live stream on right now. Horace, say hi to YouTube. Oh, there you go. HGH. He got ahead of me. He was ahead of me on that one. All right, cool. Yes, you are. Cool. All right, so my take, Manites, HTH. So your 5 fans gonna say something? Well, only 4 now. Only 4 now to say something. All right, guys. Let's have a look at the map. One thing that I do like that they've done so far. Let's see where the map is. I like this new design. I mean, not that it changes anything for the gameplay, but I don't know. I like the way it's divided now. The colors are a lot more vibrant. There's a lot more details to the map. It looks interesting. Looks pretty cool. So, but let's have a look at the map. From what you saw on the thumbnail, you can see that I tried to match the colors to the kingdoms pretty well. Youths and gods are in the center southeast side of the map. You got Elio and Order fighting non-stop since, I don't know, like day 2 of the server. Day 3 maybe, but I think it's like day 2 over here. And I'll show you some of the battle pins. You got Chaos and Meta at the top, center and top, and you got Lame and Pran on the northeast. Okay, that's how basically it's been divided. Currently, from my understanding, basically, not necessarily from what I know, not necessarily that we've teamed up. I guess that it would be like that because of how the server has been divided. And essentially, you have Ilu and Order fighting Meta and Chaos on this side. Maybe yeah, Meta's still here. I got 3 pins, 8.2 participants, 7.4 on this one, Taur Laur, and then Isengard 3.3. You also have Ilio and Order fighting Rip and DNFN. I mean, quite a few fighters, 4.1 million on this side right here. But then most of the fighting the heavy load of the fighting has been right here. Okay, 16 million in Undeeps, Yudes, Meta, Lame, Chaos, Gods, and Pran. And then on the other side, another 22.4 million participants, Gods, Lame, Pran, Yudes, and TFBY. Okay, fighting has been going on here for days now. Pretty awesome. I must say this has been pretty fun, pretty interesting, the dynamic that's been going on. Show you guys some sick reports in just a second so you guys can see what kind of players we are like each other are facing, right? So let's just show you what's been going on. Basically, there are two fronts. We've been able, earlier in the season, we've been able to push inside Dol Guldur. As you can see, there's basically no more blue or green tiles in Dol Guldur anymore. Okay, they wiped us from here, pushed us all the way back. All the way back. Let's see if I can remember. I can, because I was active. So all the way back over, let's see. All the way back over here, somewhere around here, I believe. And then, thankfully for the no reinforcement ring, which it's active right now again. Okay, we've been able to push them back twice now. Okay, all the way over here. What's up, Paradox? Sorry, brother, but I can't read what you said. Could you translate that for me? Let's see if I can add a translator to the stream. But, you know, we're trying to push them back. They're still in our lands. Trying to push them back. But this is where basically the fighting has been for us, at least. This whole time now. Last week, at least. It's been cool, though, to see how both, all teams here. What's up? What's up? There you go. It's been really nice to see how both, like, all 6 teams have been able to get their players to stay resilient. Last time I fought in a server like this that was very competitive and our team started getting pushed back, you just immediately see players go AFK. Boom, boom. Oh, we're getting pushed back. Boom, gone. And then that's basically when you lose the season. Now, the cool thing is, all teams have been able to keep everybody pretty motivated, and that's really what it's been really cool. I mean, I posted this in our team's chat. It's been really cool to see how our team has, like, whenever we ask them to stay on or come on, they've stayed. It's been rough. It's been rough, but they stayed. And so shout out to all of the players who, low on troops, whatever it was the situation, they stay strong. So this is the first front. This is where basically Yudes, I believe mostly Yudes is staying fighting meta. I think Chaos has kind of gone back west, but you got Gods facing Pran and Lame on this tunnel right here, which they've passed again. But besides that, you got this tunnel right here. Let's see, have they been able to? Yeah, right here. So trying to push them back on this tunnel right here. Oh, they're doing really well pushing them back right now. This is all red, all the way down here, all red for days. Now they're pushing back, getting very, very close to pushing them all the way back to the tunnel. Yeah. What's up, VG? I heard you're back, man. How you doing? Are you back in the game? I mean, I know you're back in the stream here, but are you back in the game? By the way, guys, thank you. We got 42 people watching the stream. This is kind of the kind of numbers that we used to have, a year and a half ago. It's really, really cool for you guys to be on right now. By the way, I would really appreciate if you guys hit that like button. Get the video out there. Quick question before we get going, though. How are you guys currently feeling about the game? Let's not talk about commander-wise. Commander-wise, I do think they haven't really worked on anything. Okay? A shadow emote? I can do that. I'll try to get some cooking. Commander-wise, I don't think they are balanced. I mean, barely any work has been done to really balance commanders. But the other things, how you guys feel about the March system? How do you feel about the Eagles? You know, Eagles being able to do certain things. How do you feel about the timers? The timer to take tiles? Yeah, well, that's the current state of the map. It's been pretty cool, though. We still have 2-3 weeks for the season to end, and I'm pretty confident no team is gonna back down. Okay, got a minute here. The worst grind? Oh, okay, for the rep. Yes, for the T2s, definitely. Definitely. One thing I cannot complain. So here are some of my pros. I like the XP leveling, at least to get to 40. You know, the whole scrolls to get to 45, although I like it because it opens up a little bit more room for growth. I know they are a lot more limited, so it does slow down a little bit. But to get to 50 to 40 has been quite easy. In fighting, you know, as you can see, this account here actually took a few days to start really getting it going. So they're almost, you know, not doing too bad in terms of level. There are a lot of guys who are already at 50. Oh, look at that little Horus. Oh, man. I'm sorry about this. Great Gimli, though. Little Horus with a stacked Gimli. The new, you know, the new intro to the two-piece set gears, which is nice. It's pretty cool. I actually like this. I know they kind of, you know, you only get 2-piece, so then it's instead of 10% it's 5. It makes sense, but at least it lets you play a little bit differently. You know, maybe you want some extra damage, but then some extra speed, or some extra damage and some extra defense. You know, I think it's pretty cool. You know, I think it's pretty cool. A lot of things that the game could, you know, could use improvements, but it's still good. All right, let's go. We got us another round to go. So let's bring our formation here to the front line. Trying to push these guys. The thing is, they could be watching the stream and know exactly where I'm going, who I am fighting, so might not be of my benefit to do this. See, I don't want to hit the Bone Crusher. He has a crazy army, but we might just do it. Where is the timer? Can I go? How far? Oof, 7 minutes? Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. And we are on the way. Vinji, yes sir, come back to Delph, and we're in the same season as Fire, Dilly, Warg, and Frog. Are you guys staying RP, or have you guys decided to migrate? Yeah, 10% is a big buff. Big buff definitely helps. I don't get the logic of that. You know, you get 10% better, you know, damage reduction when you're fighting in your own lands. It makes no sense to me. I do understand this, you know, to make the defending easier, but when you have even forces, you know, it doesn't really help. But cool, stay RP, man. You're gonna see on Friday when I do the live stream for my for my RP team, you will see that there are still good RP servers out there. So yeah, just remove war buff. But yeah, with two teams on the same battlefield of strength, nothing moves quick. Oh no, it doesn't. This becomes really fighting like this becomes just a resilience game. Who is gonna not give up? That's really what it comes down to. What's up, Lipster, man? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm back. Me, I'll be back, Friday, today and Friday. I'm trying to see, I know a couple weeks ago I said I'm gonna be on every day, but it's just I'm so active in the game right now, and I'm so excited to be playing actively in the game that it becomes an issue. Either I live stream me playing or I'm playing. So it's kind of hard, but I want to still a lot of videos that need to be done for the game. So I want to see if I can start doing these things, not live stream as much and make the videos. Well, when I get to the day that all I do is YouTube, when I'm not having to work externally, then I'll be live streaming all day, every day, baby. What's up, Ducky? Good to see you around. Not to mention, yes, that I'm also involved in leadership. Yes. Let me correct you, Step. I'm merely a council member. Oh, leading is too much. Leading, playing actively in multiple accounts, and playing, in video and YouTube. Shoot, too much. But it's been fun. This has been a great season. I'm excited for where the game is right now, While we are marching, let's have a look at some reports. So this is the formation that I'm running. So this is interesting. Okay, I took out Little Horse and I died to Dread Shane. Okay, so this is what I'm running right now. It's not ideal, but now that we got 8 hammers, I have 10 hammers. All right, I'll have a look in just a second. Two-Face, all right? Just a second here. So this is what I'm running. I do want to test other things, but because I knew that this server is going to be packed, I was like, now let me make sure that I have a competitive formation, and then I can test things later, Rise of the speed meta for the meta armies. What's up, B? I think it's been forever since I caught you on the live stream. I'm glad I hope you're doing well. Hope your flight school is doing well. So, you will see the gear that I have is definitely not optimal. It's kind of embarrassing to show, but because I didn't have hammers to move things around, and a lot of my gear, like a lot of the gear that I have, they are intact. So I put gear inside gear. It's not a whole lot of, 1.0 where it's all worn out. So I didn't want to waste anything in case I still wanted to move things around. 6 a.m. I know. I know what you're doing, man. I'm in the ins and outs of that. All right, but this is what I'm running right now. So I'm running Gandalf the White, of course. Gandalf the White. Dane, Bjorn, and King of Men. It's been solid. It's been pretty good. If you see, you guys know my Falcon formation is completely different, even though I'm running 3 of the same commanders here. But it does something different for me. In this case, I'm just going, trying to boost the stats as much as possible. All 3 trees are done. Extra points will go into this bad boy here. Although, I probably won't do that. Probably going to put it into Bloodline for the extra defense. It is both ways kind of useless, but I don't think I'm going to increase my attack by 1.2. So, got that on Dane. What's going on here? Give me a second. Yes, Two-Face. I'll check your map in just a second, brother. Got Gandalf the White, for the defense, and then the focus and the damage reduction from tactical retreat. Although, around 6, a lot of the damage is already done. But it's been working okay. Ideally, I would use Swan Knights on him because, he's stacking that defense. But I'm not really protecting anyone when, they're all melee and there is no skill to protect the others like what I usually do with Falcon. But still, we got Bjorn at Zenith 4, the same thing. Last Resort, 30% starting at round 6. He actually he punches really well, even wearing this. It's actually pretty nice. And then 216 of attack, definitely a little bit on the low end. And then King of Man, running this on him right now. Okay. And the reason why I'm running this and not a, something with damage or physical damage, because I put everything into my other 2 damage dealers. Like this, got this bad boy here, 30 attack, 42 of attack from 1.0 gear. That's the only reason why I'm at 196, even though I'm using a focus accessory. Okay. And you got the unwavering as well. So it's been pretty good. I would like to do things differently, but probably I will wait until the season's kind of more decided, and maybe if we have a PvP arena for us to play on. But other than that, it's doing pretty well. So let's see here. See some battles from earlier today. So we took out Noble running a Z6 Thorn. Here's a guy that could have had the potential to be a better version of Falcon, especially. Oh, Dread Shade in the house. There you go. Thank you, brother, for being on and being such a good sport, man. Great fights for sure. I would have wanted to see Thorn as a better version of Falcon, especially considering he has a shield as his relic. It would have been so OP for them to turn Thorn into a better version of Falcon, or just a different style of commander like Falcon. Damage reduction, protection for the other dwarves. That could have been a good thing for him, but no, they made him kind of a whatever with 3 damage, right? With 3 damage skills, like Dane, like everybody else that that dwarves have. Running a pretty good Gandalf the White at Z6. Z6 Dane, jeez, with a full set and a Gimli. I mean, this is a pretty good fight right here. Pretty good fight right here. Pretty good trade. I like it, the fact that he's using a lot more expensive troops. So this, resource-wise, I definitely won this one. That Falcon formation trashed me the other day. It hurts. It does, man. I love my Falcon formation. I love it. I definitely be putting probably all of my gold gear. I will still have some left, but what's up, HDH? I'll probably be putting all my gold gear into just increasing the relics on all those 4 commanders. Gandalf the White, Falcon, Bjorn, and Dane. Just so it's 5, so whatever. It's maxed out. I'm probably won't be getting a whole lot of mid-throws, just they take too long. But besides that, am I going back? Oh, geez, I already hit somebody. Besides that, I just love my formation. It's cheap. It's so cost effective because all I run is Great Beasts or Swanites on Falcon and Guardians. Couldn't get any cheaper, and I think I've lost only to a few bigger players like Gianna. I don't think I've been able to beat her yet. I'm a few levels below. But I don't know. She has a crazy formation. I think I beat Gollum before. Rain Wizard, I know I beat her second account. Second for like the main formation on the second account. On the main account, I don't remember. I gotta look later. But that formation is good. Is actually really good. So I hit Bohica here. Oh, look at that. Look at that Z Saruman. Woo, baby. 231 on focus. Bjorn. Falcon is the GOAT, my man. I got enough stuff to get him to respect 14 or 15, I think. I have enough, from the vouchers that we got for Theo and Elmer. I have enough for that. But be honest with you guys, you don't really need it. You could get Falcons. You could get Falcons to Z6 for. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Where is this? Is my other account, so he's only going to be, I think, respect 2 on this one. See if I can find him. There we go. You could max this out for the extra 10 of defense, but honestly, it's really not worth it. I would personally just go with the level 5 for the purity, to purify. Maybe you're purifying White Rider. It's great, right? You're purifying Sauron's Deceiver. So for protecting your tank, that is great. I tried running this with damage weapon and commander defense. I think he had like 200 of commander attack, and I was using gear 4 damage as well. He did like 9,000 damage. I was like, no way I'm trading the tank Falcon for the little bit of damage. So I do max these two out, get level 5 on this, and then get 1 on this. The only reason why I get 1 on this is just for the possibility of White Council, right? You hit 1, possibly a second, 2 instances of damage that you help decrease. You're not really caring about the damage. So that's how I set him up. His relic, though. Man, I got lucky with Falcon's relic. Whew. His relic, I got lucky. His relic, I got 3 rolls of all command. 3 rolls of command. So I get 120 extra command on him. What's up, Zane? Yo, Zane, my brother. It's been a while. Jeez. Hope you're doing well, man. Yo, everybody type Zane in the chat here. Zane. OG, he's OG Rise to War player. My brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Honestly. You got Jax in the chat here. Oh, my Lord. All right, cool. So, Jax, I'll jump in voice in just a second. Oh, man. Honestly, love Falcon. Hands down. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I use him, but possibly hands down. If he has the unique, then for sure. Hands down the best tank in the game. Is he? Yeah, I think so. You got others, right? You got others like Frodo and Sam that do really, really well. But the thing is with Falcon, he is a strong tank, but also he does damage mitigation for others. So it's not just it's not just that he tanks well. He's also protecting your formation. I love that about him, you know? If it has let me win versus way bigger players than me in this season so far. Who did I just hit? Ooh, Bone Crusher. Look at that. This is why it's nasty hitting these guys. Bone Crusher is a huge player. Z10 Sauron. Freaking Z10 Dane. Z10 Gandalf the White. And Z5 Bjorn. It's kind of funny. I haven't seen a lot of people push Bjorn as far as some others. I think there's only one player that I've seen do that, who is Uber. Uber has everything Z16, I think. Just too much. Too crazy. But it's nice to see his reports, though. Vinji, I see that, man. That's a good report. Love it. Love that report. You playing Spice Wars, Zane? Lord of the... What's up, Earth? I got a Falcon formation report from earlier that my Dane did 198k damage. That is a lot of damage. Yeah, I see Jax the same. I see almost every night I see Jax. Oh yeah, that's true. Quick shot. Lonely has a very well dealt Bjorn as well. Let's see what else we got here. See, mean, yeah, see, twice little Horus has come to Bonjour, new master player. Little Horus has come twice to eat from my plate. Ask and I shall give. Look at that. Look at that clean hit. 239, 336. Nice. Nice. White Gal has a pretty good account. Look at that. Look at that clean cut. Commander being used a lot by especially by meta and chaos is this lady right here. She is good with her unique, I'd say. Without her unique, I think she's okay. She's good with her without her unique. She's great with it. Over here in this RP mega server, all these wells making me focus on. Yeah, man, there's some big guys in our RP server. Let's see what else. I'm yet to make this guy here work. Yet. Theo. Oh, wait. Reborn B had asked a question about 1.0. Give me a second here. I actually want to read that. How do you feel about the use of 1.0 and how the combination of 1.0 generates more initiative than the best agility set in 2.0? So that's a good question, B. I hope he's still here. One thing I do like what they did with the update, right, is I'm not saying I'm for it, but I do like the fact that if you use any 1.0 gear now, it stops any, even if it's the one that only needs 2 to activate, it doesn't let you activate the skill from the gear set, right? So that's interesting. So if people want to use 2.0 gear, that's fine. Just make sure, just know that if you have a piece set that only requires 2, in this case, all of the ones that I have here are 4. Oh, this is 2. So for might, if I had a second might here, right, then it wouldn't activate, even if I had both of them there, because that's the rule that they've created. Now, obviously, that's to get players to move away from 1.0 to 2.0. And I do think with time, they probably will phase it out. Like, people will just, probably naturally maybe go that way. But right now, the way I'm playing, my other account, I run the Orcish purple chest with a lot of attack. I don't care about not activating because it wasn't activating before and it wasn't hurting me. So I personally don't care for the activation because the benefits that I'm getting from 1.0 are a lot better than what I currently have set up for myself. So I'm okay with it. Now, the initiative, that is a good question, B. Look, my formations, I don't play my formations for speed. So if you look at my Gandalf the White, I'm not playing him to be fast, And being honest with you, the entire season so far, I think White Rider was only stolen like 3 times maybe. And my commanders are almost level 50. So how many times I've hit these guys and everybody. You're not gonna see me running any evil commanders in my formations because this is a good side account. Even though I'm playing NRP, this is a good side account, and I am not mixing things because whenever I want to go back to RP or play a season of RP, I don't want to feel like, oh man, I can't use Sauron, so I don't want to lock myself out of RP because, being honest with you guys, I prefer RP. I know there isn't a balance right now, but I prefer having some kind of division to give me a reason to play a certain faction. Oh, I want to play Rune because I like their T4. If I ever wanted to play Mordor, because, man, I know they suffer, but, Mordor, it's Sauron's dominion. I want to play that this season. Whatever. Gives me some kind of, because I like RPG. So this, for me, is a big yes. So you're never going to see. My evil account's the same thing. I'm not going to get a Gandalf the White at R5 just because he's useful that way to match my formations for NRP if I ever took that account NRP. because I don't want to do that. And I do struggle sometimes. You know, I remember having last season my Falcon getting both his Falcon and Gandalf Dwight getting their damage mitigation stolen. And so I got ripped because both of my damage mitigation were stolen, given to the other guy. And the guy also had Guardians, so he got the buff. So it's a challenge for sure. But I'm pretty sure if you ask any meta player, at least 98% of them, or Chaos, they're going to know, hey, man, yeah, like it's only all 4 good side commanders. And I'm pretty sure they're going to say that's a pretty good formation. So I'm happy. I like the challenge. And so, yeah, it's been good. Let's see what my, my teammates have been fighting. Let's go over here. Fellowship. Let's see what happens. So we got Fido, Rauzo, Benitez. Oh, there we go. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Look at Gollum. Gollum fighting DP's second formation, or maybe, yeah, I mean, definitely, yeah. Okay, but look at this. R10, gear set matched. Full, yeah. No, not full. Oh, no, yeah, it is 2. Yeah, so that's 5. Five enhancements. He didn't get, interesting, he didn't get any HP this time. Most people get a lot of HP. Zenith 12 Sauron. Jeez Louise. Z9 Bjorn. 228. That's interesting. Some speed over here. Some speed over here. That's a nice cherry on the cake for Bjorn right there. And a Z12 Gandalf Dwight. Cool. Yeah, he's built for speed. I mean, this is pretty nice though. He has the, the speed and focus pieces with the speed, with the initiative. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I'm assuming, wait, these don't stack, right? I'm assuming. Let's have a look. From what I remember, they're not supposed to stack, are they? Agility. No, where's Sauron? Give me a second, guys. I want to make sure. The Seaver. Okay, here we go. What's up, Nick Goo? How you doing, man? You had a great stream earlier as well. I appreciate it. Oh, really? They stack? That is interesting. Okay, that's interesting. They do stack. Okay. That is interesting. So I like that. So that way people that might not have 4, they can still get half of the thing. All right, I like that. I'm not too bad. Now, the question about 1.0 being better than 2.0, like I was saying earlier, I don't build for speed. I like the consistency. Like I said, my white council was only stolen this entire season, what? 3 times, 4 times out of the 200 fights I've done. I'm not phased. Not a problem for me. Not a problemo for me. Gotcha. If you have 3 pieces, one will display half and the other 2 out of 2 to demonstrate 2 independent sets. Bad wording from Dabs once again. You will never know what 4 sets count as double. Yeah, that's true. Let's see what else they got. So we got Spawn over here. West Flaming. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I mean, this guy. Emperor Harb has a pretty crazy formation. I don't think this is his first formation though. We got Z7 Undying. R12 the Shadow. Z3 Witch King. What's up, Ezreal? Good to see you, man. Wow, really, Elmir? Captain Price lost his White Council 5 of 6 fights yesterday. That's nuts. I'm okay not having, I think I have enough. I think I have the gear for speed. I'm not sure, but I wasn't phased. I don't mind it. I don't mind losing a couple of times. I do like getting 80% damage reduction, though. I saw somebody with like 280 something focus and crazy. It was like 80% of damage. Just like, no, that's what I want. That's what I want for sure. Goo, I like this guy's formation. He's running, especially his second formation. He's working on a troop formation build, troop damage, you know, and it was actually performing quite well. Surprised. This guy has a pretty crazy account. A Z9 Thorin, Z9 Gandalf the White, Z10, Z10. This is nice. This is the cool thing now, you know. This is pretty cool. I like this. Z10 Dane and Z5 Bjorn. The theory behind speed is once you get above 97 initiative, including troop initiative, you are untouchable by Sauron with Gandalf the White. I mean, that's pretty great. 97 initiative, that is pretty high. I mean, I know what you mean because you combine, right? Initiatives combine between both. So I get what you mean. Yeah. I do think most people are going for the speed build. Let's see what my friend, see, he's not. Just going for a little bit of focus. Azurist. Let's see some big fights here. So we got Gibby. We got Suna. Would be great if ranged troops did more damage to fly units so that troop builds would be more useful. Red deck. Nah, no worries, man. So Lipster, you came out with a good point. What I'm wondering is, I've been thinking about this for about a week now. I wonder if the issue is with the damage from the troops or the skills themselves. I just feel like the issue is with the skills from troop commanders, not the units themselves. That's my feeling. You know, let's use an example. Isildur. Let me pull up Isildur here. This is a guy I need to work on. I need to see what he's capable of doing. That's why I'll show you guys something in just a second. This is why I leveled him up in the beginning, because I mean, look at this, you know, like, how do you use this guy as a troop commander? I know that TE supposedly he does really well, but think about this. Defense, double attack, which sounds good, right? Evasion, and 15. Who in their right mind wants to use 30 points for 15 of attack? Attack? You know, I think the issue is with the skills themselves, not necessarily with the troop. I could be wrong, but I've been testing a lot of troops, you know, and the only one that has done any kind of decent damage, okay? Exactly, Omanai. If it was 15 unit damage and not attack, that would be different, right? Yes, 15 of attack would be a lot different in 1.0, but in here it's really not a lot, because there aren't troop commanders don't have a lot of skill that actually are, you know, that make really a difference. We can say, well, what about the guilds that we've seen doing 200,000 damage? Yes, but it's not consistent. I've tried using guild this season, and the highest I've gotten with a Z10 guild was 60,000 damage. And I even tested with Swan Knights. Like, people were saying Swan Knights. There was a report earlier, Swan Knights doing 200,000 damage. People are saying it's a bug that happens from time to time with Gil. That's not consistent. The best guy that I've gone to do a good amount of troop damage has been him. Like, it was, I don't know, 70,000 maybe. The thing is, when you combine multiple troop commanders, like, I've seen them outdo damage commanders. Not all the time, but I've seen it. The issue is, one of the issues that you encounter when you fight with troop commanders is, troop commanders, the more troops you lose, right? The more troops you lose, the less damage you do the next attack. So if I have 100 units, I do 100 of, let's say I do 100 of damage. I lose 5 units, I only do 95 damage because the troop is directly correlated to the amount of troops you have left. Damage dealer commanders don't have the same issue. right? They don't have that same issue because the Dane is doing damage regardless of how many troops he has left. Not like in 1.0, right? 1.0 is the HP left that your units have when your commander procced an attack determine how much damage he did. It's different in 2.0. So there is a huge... What's up, Kayla? And how you doing, man? So there's a huge discrepancy in how damage is calculated throughout the rounds. So, I think we all can give a lot of good ways to improve that. So, like Amina said something interesting. Make commander damage scale based on commander HP, which I agree with you. I think that is why they implemented commander HP. The more the more HP you lost, less damage you did. Your commander's dying. But right now it doesn't work that way, you know? And so it makes troop commanders really not very useful at the moment. But, you know, I think they will have a place. I wouldn't doubt the devs working on something. It's just a matter of waiting, I guess. But it does suck. That's probably the biggest caveat for the game right now for me is the meta is so stiff that, you guys want... This is my beef with... This is one of my other beefs with NRP, is at least if I'm playing good side, I know that I'm going to be facing either, a 6 or 7 different commanders. I might be facing Witch King, Sauron, Lurz, the Shadow, possibly Oglurg, possibly... Who else? Agzog, possibly... There's not a whole lot after those, right? Sorry, guys. All right, cool, bro. I'll check in just a second, right? Maybe there's probably a couple more that you can think of, right? And if I'm evil, I know I'm gonna be hitting Gills, Danes, Bjorns. All right, Niku, have a good night, man. See you on the battlefield and see you later here on the channel. All right, peace. Now. All right, he's coming. I'm gonna hit another one. If I'm fighting then as evil, I know I'm hitting Danes, Bjorns, Gandalf the Whites, possibly Gandalf the Greys, Gills. Who else does well? Elmers, Gimlis. Look at that. Dwallins. Who else? King of Men, Galadriels. The numbers are a lot higher, right, when you go the opposite way. But at least I know who to prepare for. Now, you guys want to see how diverse NRP is? I'm sorry, guys. Look, I play NRP. I love you guys. I love everybody that's playing. But let's be honest, okay? Okay? Let's have a look. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Sauron, Dane, Gandalf the White, and Bjorn. It's just a coincidence, guys. Let's go for the next one. I know it's going to be different. Oh, snap! Oh, actually, there is a different one. Scalhelm. There you go. That's the one I was missing, right? But everybody else, okay. No, but third time is the charm, right? Let's go for the next one. Oh, snap. Gimli, Dane, Gandalf the White. All right, let's go for another one. I'll do this all day. And, oh, that's true. I forgot about, Saruman has to start on the evil side as well. There you go. Couple more, right? You're going to get pretty much the same thing, right? It's a support. Think about this. It's a support. Sauron is not a role. It's the commander. Because I can run Falcon. If I don't have Gandalf the White, I can run Falcon instead of Gandalf the White. But Sauron is very key, right? Let's see what else, right? Bone Crusher. He's using his secondary formation. But look at this. It didn't really run too far from what I was saying, okay? So everybody's running very, very similar things, And I don't have an issue with this. It's just, wasn't the mantra for the slogan for 2.0 make all commanders great again? And we're so far from this. Right, but the game is still fun, guys. It's just what I'm saying is, it's just that is one of the reasons why, if you're ever questioning Like, fellow, why do you run Falcon? There's there's the meta. Why don't you run that? Because I like Falcon. Before you guys saw what Falcon can do, nobody even thought of running Falcon, Before we started talking about, on this channel, before we started talking about healing formations like a month and a half ago, nobody was talking about them. Right? Are they the way to go? Not necessarily. I'm going to be leveling them up again, but for the end of the season to test some things because we got some spirits. But it gets people talking. You guys support me. I get a little bit of change I put into the account. Allows me to upgrade some things, and then we try it out. We try it out for you guys to check. Oh, I thought I was hearing myself talk again. Hello there. Your name is familiar. I mean, you have the same name on here on YouTube than you have on Discord. To be fair, that's not much different from old non-RP. That is pretty true. Most competitive teams been playing the same things even in old NRP. That is true. Everybody was running Gandalf the White, Gandalf the Guild, Alchemists. That is true, my friend. I'm not gonna... Even though I only played there once before 2.0, I'm not going to deny that. Like before, that's what he said. Before it was pretty much Dwallins, Dunes, Saurons, Gandalf the Whites, Gandalf the Grey, Sunan teams. That is true. I honestly think that NRP 2.0 is more diverse than NRP 1.0. I'm ranking Ugluk just because I like him. Good on you, man. I actually have in one of my evil accounts, I have Ugluk at R10. I'm saving stuff to ascend him just to get his unique. Just like you say, I agree with you. Just to test things out. He wasn't doing tremendously crazy good, but I was drawing against meta formations on the good side. Bro, I'm running a non-meta commander on my formation, and he's drawing against meta formations. I'll take that any day. Obviously, he wouldn't do that in every single fight, but it was still just fun. It was just fun. Let's see, who do I want to hit? All right, baby, who do I want to crack? Let's crack some skulls here. Let's see. I kind of want to. Oh, he moved back. Now the 5-10 minute timer. Terrible idea. One thing that's cool, people thought, when nobody in specific, but I remember hearing comments on things like, oh, this new thing is gonna completely remove tile taking. It hasn't taken tile taking at all. Hasn't ruined that because you still gotta take tiles. If you can cut people off now, which you couldn't before. Is it better or worse? I don't know. But it's different, the nice thing is with my eagle, if I had an eagle, I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere here. This is the cool thing. And as long as I siege it, and then I take the tile. That's the cool thing. It makes sense, right? Flying units shouldn't have limits to where they can go. That is pretty cool. It's pretty accurate. Not that everything in the game is actually accurate, but pretty accurate. Land units gotta get through things, so you gotta march tile by tile, which hasn't really changed, right? So the only thing that I don't like is the whole 10-minute timer. I'm not sure if it doesn't make sense to have some kind of timer so the movement is just not crazy, just nonstop like 1.0 was. But 5-minute, 10-minute timer, I think that's a little too much. Maybe just leave. I would have probably just preferred the 3-minute tile protection. Just leave that, Less people reinforce and do things. I miss that kind of stuff. Let's move him here for now. By the way, guys, if you're watching, you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe. Zlipster played NRP last season. It's always Sauron. Yeah, I know, man. Always Sauron. Gandalf do ding ding. So doing the RP season now, it's so more fun to see different builds. I agree. I mean, I know my most recent season that started is RP, and I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm really looking forward to seeing faction flags again. Like Lothr and Gondor and stuff. I miss that very, very, very much. So we'll see how it goes this season. Is the march speed still unbearable? It definitely takes, Ezra, it takes quite a bit of time, man. It definitely does. Does it, I mean, is it horrible? I don't think so. It does slow the game down quite a bit when you're far away, you know? But it's... You know, I mean, I don't have the answer to this. One thing I do know is, myself included, one of the many reasons why I almost quit the game, probably 50 times already, is because I felt that the time commitment had to be too high all the time. Right? I mean, there was days that I was on for like 10, 15 hours. It's too much for a game, guys. Like, it's one thing is for me, I want to play this game for 10 hours today. I'm here having fun. But when to be able to be competitive in the server, in a team, you have to be on for those many hours. It's mandatory, or else you stay behind, or else your team just gets constant pushback. It becomes a job, and that is why almost like all of the huge players in the game have quit. Time. That's why, I mean, I'm not a big player, but I've almost quit that many times as well. So it's the fact that it slows things a little bit down. It's not a problem. Now, they are seeming to be slowing things way down. Right? The thing is, the guys on this server right here, we have it good, because if you look at a fortress, I don't know if everybody knows this. I'm working on a video for this right now. If you see how large, like, you know, just back in 1.0 or a week ago, the march range for your fortress is the same as a regular fort, if I'm not mistaken. In the new seasons, is only like 15 tiles around the fortress. So the range on a fortress is much lower. The time to construct is a lot longer. Do you guys know that a temporary camp in the new, you know, when like we didn't get all the new stuff in this server, but when you get all the new stuff, 8 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah, Zane. I mean, the Zane's not even playing, and he's staying in tune with the stuff. So it's 6 hours for the fortress. It is 15 tile of range. A temporary camp takes 8 hours to build. Temporary camp. For us right now, it's 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Everything's been slowed down by quite a bit. So, good or bad? You know, you kind of decide, but I do know the game was consuming just too much time. Right now, at least, if I was running just one account, I know that I wouldn't feel like my life is over. It would be like, okay, it's taking a bit of time, but it's nothing too crazy. What's up, Toe Smasher? How you doing, man? I was actually thinking, when is he gonna show up? Hope you're doing well, man. Right, so let's go. Ideally, I mean, I actually prefer some great beasts. Let's do some great beasts on this bad boy. There you go. I want to test that on Gandalf. It's an afternoon to protect the building fortress now, which is just silly. It's true, it is. I mean, think about that, right? I think there are elements of slowing down that are good. It lets people feel like, you know, I'll do something now, play for 30 minutes, go do my thing, go work, go do my thing. I'll come back later. But, you know, some things are starting to become a little too much. Hello there. Yeah, that's true. Sunin and Witch King and freaking, yeah, NRP is just also crazy. 10-minute timer is awful, like for the guys that done a very active PvP, but working and logging in every 30 minutes full day, it's awful now, yeah. And now, don't get me wrong, but seems like we all gonna get pilots that can be on those 10 minutes straight, even doing workday. I agree. But old 10-hour is different than the new 10 hours. Like 10 minutes or 5-minute timer, you can't take breaks. That's true. That is true. Oh, by the way, I started dating a girl I met on this game in March of 2022. Are you serious? That is really cool, man. Kudos. Congratulations. Wherever that takes you, man. Happy for you. Adonai Bonilla subscribed to last week to this channel. Instant fan of your stream. Thanks for all the info. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You make me do what I do possible, so I appreciate it. Yo, that's all Heart Azrael, man. Good job. Good job. Send us the scoop. Can you show Gollum? I heard that he is a kraken. Oh, you want to see Gollum? You shall face Gollum. Let's get Gollum here really quick. I don't think I faced him. Oh, nice, Nikolai. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I faced Gollum recently, but I know somebody in my team did. So let me just go. Let's go over here. Where is Gollum? Oh, here. Oh, that's it. Oh, let's look at his alt. Oh, yeah. Look at that. he's this dude here. Hi, title's interesting because I know and fought with or against half of those warbands. Yo. Oh, Alex the Link, aren't you in Axed right now? Is that where you are now? Hey, fellow, can you show your Falcon skills and gear real quick, please? I want to try him out, but not sure where to start. Where you are, Alex? Oh, no. Are you in, let's see, is it Herd? Where you at, man? I don't know. Maybe I missed that or where you've gone since that. Oh, okay. LISY. Kaylin, send the report in a DM. Can you do that for me? Send the report in a DM for me, per favore. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Hey, HGH, don't do this to me, man. Yes, that is who it is. 2 steps. By the way, 2 steps. I appreciate it. The Kalen is an awesome dude. Oh, no way. Did I just beat Gollum? Did I just beat Gollum? No way, Jose. Jeez, Yo, sorry, Gollum. I'm not. Much love. All right. So, but we did wipe out Gollum. There you go. Not bad. I mean, Gollum is running. I showed you guys, right? Z10, Z12, Z9, and Z12. Yep. We're running a Z9 Gandalf the White. Like I said, I'm running focus, right? And a little bit of speed. I got some speed on me. But I'm running Guardian, so it doesn't really help. Z6 bad boy. Our land. I think it's our land, yeah. I mean, obviously, getting a little bit of getting that damage reduction. Z6, like I said, 1.0 gear right here on both. 260 of attack. My relic is like just 2 stars. No refined. Well, we used to call it, but this is my pride and joy. Look at this. Look how alive this dude still is. Ooh, I love seeing this. Okay, this is your Lord Falcon. You guys have any questions as to why I'm running him this way? Yeah, I was showing you guys this. I got 3 rolls on his unique. If you guys have any questions as to why I'm running him this and not the way some people usually run him, I can answer that question if you guys want to know. I'll let you guys ask and then I shall answer. Ducky, let me walk you through my thought process and why I've run him. So actually, the reason why I've went this way, 2. One is to be able to share this skill with Frodo and Sam. Remember, I told you guys a little bit ago. A little bit ago, I told you guys that I was building 3 formations that are essentially the same styles. So that way I could keep fighting in case my commanders lost stamina. I haven't had time to do that because I was relocated really far. So my relocation time was really, really long. So I wasn't even able to use my troops, let alone, level up my secondary formation to fight. This has been my main, I started with Galadriel actually instead of Falcon. Was it Galadriel? I think it was Galadriel, I think it was Galadriel. That is why they're all 49 and he's 47. But then I was like, no, I gotta go back. Oh, no, actually, I didn't go with Falcon early because I didn't have Great Beast or Swanites. You guys know that usually comes later. But then when I was able to get a camp, shout out to my friends for sharing it with me. And so then, what's up, Logic? Yo, Logic in a house. So I wanted to make 3 formations so I can keep fighting. So for example, my formation 2 tank is Frodo and Sam, right? My formation 3 tank, I don't even remember who's gonna be anymore. I think it was gonna be Thranduil. I think that's who I was gonna run. Yeah, Thranduil, or might have been Círdan. I don't remember now. But so I could switch. I think it was gonna be Thranduil because the gear would work well in all of them. But let me run you through. So you might ask, but don't you, his R5 scales with commander defense? Yes. Kind of the same concept as focus, right? If I have 300 of focus, it's 80% damage mitigation. But damage mitigation, if I'm my way of running him is Falcon is not gonna run dwarves. I'm gonna run dwarves in my other 3 commanders. Okay? Because my survivability is not as important as my damage dealers, right? So I want my Bjorn, my Dane, and even my Gandalf the White, because my Gandalf the White still puts out anywhere between like 32 to 60,000 damage. In some fights, I've seen my Gandalf the White do like 55,000 damage, which is great. But in this case, I want these 3 guys to survive. So I need my troop to have a lot of defense. I remember running in the other account that you guys are watching the stream from. I ran Isildur with like 270 of defense. For the first few rounds, from physical damage, he was untouchable. Untouchable. Right? So that is the first thing. If you're gonna run him like this as a tank, the first thing you need is unit defense. So I went with the Liang because it gives me 27 defense. I went with the High Elf Hauberk, gives me 48. Cask of Submerged Isle, all high defense. I went with this the first time you've ever gonna see on purpose somebody running Defender of the Mountain is because it gives the 3 stats that I need for this formation. Unit defense, commander defense for Falcon is what you need, and command. Okay, so just here, think with me, without activating any skills, without activating this skill right here that gives me 2 extra defense. I already have 200 of defense. Zane asked the question, why not evasive action? I think it's because I didn't want to use my hammers to break it down. I think I have enough on all those 4. I'm not sure. I might have enough. That is something that I did consider, Zane. But I'll explain to you why I'm not too fussed about it. But I think during the season, I did start looking into that. Let me just... Oh, actually, it's my other account, so never mind. I can't look it yet. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I have the 4, or I think I have 3 sets for evasive action. So that is the reason, if I'm not mistaken. No, I agree. It probably would, but I think I'll log into my account later to see if I do have evasive action on all 4. But now with 8 hammers, it becomes a lot easier to play around, you know? But if I do, I definitely will test. But let me just go back to this, right? So 200 without activating anything. Pre-battle phase, you know, round 1 starts. His defense goes to 202. Now, what's up, Mateo? What's up, tactician? How you doing, brother? So think about this. So 202 plus 20 from thick armor, 222. It's not all. 222 plus another 21 from this. So 243. My great beasts, they go up to 243. That is why when you see him fighting such a big player like this, look at this, he's still alive. Now, he definitely will suffer a lot more when I'm fighting Skullhelm, for example, or anybody that does focus damage. In this case, he will be a lot less, probably around the middle, okay? And that's where what Zane also mentioned, evasive action would be huge, right? Evasive action will give 30% damage reduction, 20% damage reduction for the first 3 rounds. And if I have the stuff, I might test. But I'm happy with this. This is good enough, right? Now, why also? There's a second reason why, okay? There's a second reason why I run thick armor, and it's because of Falcon's skill. Falcon's skill, you know, it scales with commander defense. But right now, my commander only has 92. It's not too bad, but it's also not very high. Where I'm sitting right now, if I look here, if we go to the report, Falcon gets another 21 from his skill, and then another 20 from thick armor, bringing him to over 130. It gives me a pretty good cost benefit here of damage reduction. So let's have a look here. So round 1. Let's see. The first time they get hit, and Thrine's Guard activates. Let's see. Thrine's Guard. Look at this. Look at this. So I get 61% from White Council, and another 48% from, you know, from Thrine's Guard. I mean, essentially, what I could even test, right? A lot of people will run him for 2 reasons. For White Rider, which I agree is a good skill, but mostly for the White Council, right? Because I gotta test. I tested this in PvP, but like friendly PvP with my team last season. Because if you're both running White Rider, unless Sauron is stealing, and then that becomes a different situation. But I don't run Sauron, so I don't consider that for myself. If you're both running White Rider and White Council, then you're really just mitigating less, right? Because minus 60 plus 25, yada yada, right? I gotta test to see what happens if I didn't run White Rider and just went for full damage. In this case, though, 13% damage reduction of a difference could work for in my behalf to use somebody else. You know, I could run somebody like I don't even know, like Shadow. I mean, if I'm thinking just good side, I could run Galadriel, for example, instead of Gandalf the White, and it might do well. She has some CC, she has some healing and some damage. It could work tremendously well, actually, right? But that is the reason why I also run Thick Armor, because I need to buff a little bit of his defense with these skills. But that is, you know, in a nutshell, that's why I run him the way I run. And luckily, you know, the nice thing about his relic is that the unit that you run on him doesn't have to be dwarf. You gotta run dwarf. You know, you gotta run dwarf on the other 3 to get the maximum. But you can run any ranged or any melee. It doesn't matter. It's not race restricted. So it's awesome. I love this guy, man. I love this guy. Okay? He's just a beast. Anton, are you working on your side project Kirdan or not anymore? I am, actually. I'm still short though. I only have 220 mathams though. The goal to get Kirdan, it was to get to 1,000 mathams, but I'm still at only 220. I mean, I won a thing with our team, so I by the end of this month I should be at 260. But you know, we're just barely over a quarter of the goal, which was 1,000 mathams. So, but oh, got some more reports. Let's go. Look at that. So, friendly treadmill salesman. Look at this. So look at me. Look at this. This is a prime example. Okay, fighting a focus damage dealer. I mean, she's not even. Yeah, but see, it's not really. It would have hurt a lot more. So, not bad though. 49. Oh, that's when he turned 49. There you go. 279, a little bit of healing. 325. Here we go. Some speed. Ooh, 249 of damage. Cool. Let's see what else we got. I mean, yeah, this is a clean. Oh, C2 Elrond. Z1 Gimli. R12 Gandalf. And Z6. I mean, this is not bad for a troop fight. Kind of a mix of troop and commander damage, honestly. Not bad. He did take quite a bit of damage in this one. But you know, I've been loving the formation. It's been doing good. It's been fun. Oh, all right. Who do we have to hit? Whenever I come, I never have people to hit. Let's go. I'm gonna hit these guys, but they're all the way in the boonies. I'm gonna be honest, guys. The game it's definitely still quite fun. There are a few things that I would like to, see improved a little bit, but it's been very fun. Zane, I appreciate it, bro. I'm so glad you hopped on. I hope you and your wife are doing well. Your new home is awesome and cozy. Who's come? Oh, okay, Arc Trooper. I'm gonna have to check to see if I have evasive action though. Curious now. I do hope Morgoth is doing okay with my account, considering the memes. I assume Poem is in a server against Iron and Guy. They are. We are in the same server as them. Who's this? Oh, Snoopy. Come on. See, this is the only downside to, for example, this tile system, right? Is you can't really go anywhere, because if I go here, I 10 minutes to take this tile, 10 minutes to take this tile. It's just a very, very gruesome and long game. I think that's probably the worst. Like, if I want to stay active for a couple of hours, you know, it's definitely a little bit gruesome to be able to advance. Okay, let's see. Let's be patient though. Let's be patient. You guys have any other questions for me? Oh, so you did ask about. Do you or your team have good examples of Kirdan formation? I haven't seen a whole lot of people actually even running Kirdan. I like Kirdan. I think he has potential. I like his RNG because for the way I would run him, it would be like the cherry on the top, you know. But I think Cletion. Oh no, I gotta go that way first. I know that Cletion has a pretty. Is it Cletion? Yeah, I think Cletion. And he's in our server, so we'll be able to do some PvP with him and get you guys some reports. But that's true. Quick shot. It is. That's true. It is only 5-4, but it's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. They should remove this timer. I can't say I don't like the game right now. I just think that there aren't anything extra. There is nothing besides the main damage dealing meta. Think about this. I think this is a hunch. If I ran 4 damage dealers, okay? If I ran Dane, Bjorn, King of Man, and Gimli, I probably get a lot of losses. I still think that I win most of my fights. I could be wrong. If anybody wants to test that and tell me, but I still think I win most of my fights. Like I said, I'm talking about the fight, not the resource trade. That goes to show, that, the meta is that there isn't a whole lot of thinking that you need, right? But still, I'm enjoying it. The battles with my friend, with the friends has been amazing. I need to hit something. Let's just go over here. I'm gonna have to take this while I'm talking, and you guys can wait and chill. Borky, oi oi, how you doing, man? A little green bird told me that possibly, maybe, likely that somebody was able to get Porky to come back to the game. No, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is what I've heard. Yo, we hit somebody. We hit somebody. Yes. All right, come on. Hit us. Hit us. We need the merit. Whoo, 2 for 1, baby. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I don't want to be. Oh no, he already. But I mean, I guess we'll stay. I'm already hurt anyways. No. Actually, I want to go back. Whew, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Pork, you gotta tell us now though. Did you come back to the game? 2 for 1. I mean, oh come on. The first one, I kind of consider it a loss for me. Did I lose more? I mean, yeah, eco trading in terms of in terms of this. But the second one was a good hit though. This is a good hit. Like I said, boom, boom, boom. 3 damage dealers, and I don't even have the optimal gear, right? But, man, look at this. I think if I had a 4th one here, I'd have still won, most likely. Ooh, nice, Porky. I mean, I hope you enjoy it, man. It's been fun. Like I said earlier, I like a little bit of the slowing down of the game. A little bit, okay? Not a lot, just a little bit. Just a tiny. Let's get some more troops. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of these things that you guys usually like to see. So let's have a look here. Leaderboards. Let's look at the top 10 production. Niton. Sorry, guys, if I butcher your names. I try, but the only thing that is making me stay is the group. That is one of the big things that I'm staying for. But I mean, that's a good point, Porky. That's a very valid point. I have to say that for me, there is quite a bit of that as well. Bilbo, Darth Phoenix, Sakura, Ares, Daka, Gollum, Pong, and CLF. Top 10. Top 10 in production. Fellowships, you got Lame at the top. I mean, this has changed quite a bit over the week or so. You got Lame, Meta, Yudes, Gods, Chaos, Pran, Order, Rip, and Ilil. It didn't kill. At the top 10. This is for us. This is our internal stuff. But yeah. What's up, Thanatos? Can you show your comms? I can. Main formation right now. Ballin, Dane. Just kidding, not Ballin. You guys know who would have been in my very top of the list back in 1.0. This guy right here. In my previous account. Pushed Ballin to R20 in 1.0. R20. He was my pride and joy. Ballin Retaliate. Cracked skulls back in 1.0. But my main formation right now. Dane, Gandalf the White, Bjorn, and King of Men. I need 3 damage dealers for the formation that I'm running right now. I know Toastmaster talked about Isildur. And look, man. It's not like yeah, see, there you go. Retaliate Saruman was good too. Right? I mean, it's not like I'm not trying to run Isildur. It's just it's finding it hard. Finding it hard to run him. Okay? Oh shoot, sorry guys. I'll remove my face out of the way. Give me a second here. I'll remove my face. Yo, I have removed myself from the stream. So, I'll go back here. Got Dane. Got Gandalf the White. Bjorn. And King of Men. That's my information right now. Okay. Then I wanna be testing some things later in the season. Oh, for sure. It's for sure. I mean, I didn't want to have to think, I'm running a Z10 Isildur on my second formation because he's not good enough for my first. That hurts, man. I do think I can make him work. I had this thought a week ago. I was like, man, what if I try running Wuss's Hunters or Wuss's Archers on him, even outside of TE, right? It's like, you got the follow up, you got the extra the poison damage, you got the initiative, that could work on him quite well. You know what I did? Here, I put my face back on just for this. Okay, look, can you see the forts going from this central region here all the way over here? Can you see that? Tactician, good night, brother. Thank you for staying on till now. I mean, I'm gonna hop off a little bit here in this maybe 5 or 6 hours. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yes, with the unique, I agree with you. Because it synergizes so well with his kit, the way I play him, that I would never choose, even at Z10 Isildur, more than Falcon. Not the way that I play him as a tank. For other things, yes, I would consider that. I do think that Isildur might be a commander for both offense and defensive play, right? He does well both. because you know his R3 and our bottom R0 are both for attack for damage. You know, so. But what I've done is I got my eagles. Balin got on top of his eagles, and then I just took my time here, just fort after fort, and I sieged this bad boy right here. Where is it? I sieged this bad boy right here with eagles. With eagles. That was kind of cool. So now I have some wosses. I'm slowly building it, and I'm gonna test for, I'm getting a lot of commanders ready for hopefully some friendly PvP at the end, so I can test these other formations. But I haven't. Thanatos said I didn't update my gear. I mean, some of the key ones that I wanted to keep for now. That for example, I've kept, some like things like this. His dude looks like he done crack. I mean, I kept this tactical retreat, okay? Kept this for the extra attack, but I also have tactical maneuvers, right? So I kept those two just for now, okay? Just for now. In terms of chest, those are the only two things I kept. And in helms, I've kept these two: Unwavering and Last Resort. Once I decide I'm not gonna use these in the future, I'll break them down. I'll update them. Got Gil, hoping that he's gonna work. Got Elron, he's definitely okay-ish right now. Also have this guy. I mean, I pumped this guy to Zenith. Mostly for the armor. I'm not gonna lie. Man, this black armor is just too good. Look at this. I mean, not black, like dark blue. It looks too nice. But then I still have my Radagast slowly but surely pushing this guy higher on the respect. But then everybody else is okay. Got R15 Gimli, R10 Wallen. Evo just because it came kind of, naturally as, you pulled stuff. R10. This is somebody that in 1.0 is still kind of fun to play. Now it's very meh. But everybody else is kind of low. Didn't really push much on the other guys. But on the top, like there's quite a few fun commanders to play with. Look at this guy. This guy. This guy is definitely fun, and then all these ones over here, right? Boom, look at me. That's quite a few. So I can definitely build 3 formations. Kind of thinking what I want to build. This is the same Thanatos. I got up to 150k damage on Izzy and TE with Wozes before the nerf. Okay. Before the nerf. Interesting. Do I have Bear's Discord? I can get you hooked up to Bear's Discord. Give me a second here. Thanatos, I'm gonna tag you and one of the leaders from Bear in my Discord. Give me a second. You'll see here just a second. So where's Thanatos? Yep, here we go. And this guy right here. So I've tagged one of the leaders of Bear. You can reach out to him and get into their Discord. I don't think I am in their Discord. So many groups. Are you talking about mine? Yeah. Kind of dumb question, but I've been curious. What does the extra outfits cost once you hit Z? They don't cost anything. They're free. All the outfits, they're free. It's like a reward for... it's a reward for getting there, It doesn't cost you anything. It is free. You just unlock it and use it. Oh, hello there. Also, he said I think he can get you hooked up to Bear's Discord. But yeah, if you want to reach out to him, or maybe to hello there, he can get you there. He will get you there. Oh man. Well, yeah, that's a good point. They could have monetized it. Yeah, but I think they would have monetized not as as once you reach Zenith. I think they could have different options that you can just buy if you wanted to. Like didn't matter the level, or maybe each level you could buy a different outfit. I don't know. There's so many easy and cheap ways they could have monetized many things in the game. For example, they could have sold hammers. You could have sold hammers for real money. $2, $1.99, $4.99 per hammer, or a bundle of hammers. They could have done that, but for some reason they decided not to. They could have made money a lot of different ways instead of just doing just from the chest draws. How do you guys feel about this? I feel that I haven't really been spending a whole lot in the game, like basically nothing really. But it feels that the drop rates have increased. I've seen a lot of people getting a lot more letters for commanders and even gear than before. They don't make great money decisions. They would have sold easily the skins for $5 on a respect refund, for $5 to $100. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Bear is in the same season as my evil account. It's Bear, Gaia, Iron, Book, Void, Null. I think that's it. Like from the big team, I think that's it. Sweet. It's gonna be cool. Thanatos, join Bear, man. Like I said, I think NRP for me has been fun because of my friends in this group. But NRP definitely not the. Personally, I like RP better. Man, it's taking us forever to get back up here. To be fair, on money decision game, I'd say the game been dead a long time. I'm low-key glad they did not sell hammers. I'd be spending way more trying things over and over. Yeah, but at least you'd be able to be trying things over and over, Not like right now, you can't really try anything. So, like they created a neutral competitive population and messing up the casuals. Well, it's an interesting balance they need to do, between the whales and the low spenders. I think the one of the big issues as well is they haven't really they haven't really created a real reason for spenders to spend more, unless it's like, I'm in a competitive server, I need gems, I need this, or somebody has a Zenith 15 commander. No, I gotta have a Zenith 16, so that he puts money there just to have a bigger looking commander than the other. But I've seen not worse, just not as souped up, both in terms of respect level and gear, beat the others, because of unit choice, because of knowing when or who to hit. And so yeah, the way that they monetize has kind of been a little bit weird. I mean, can I hit this one? Maybe I'll hit this one. Let's see. How long is it gonna take? Ooh, 3 minutes. Let's go. We'll get there eventually. Right now, this game's high end feels more like a star on track and field event than a fight. Pre-battle madness is nuts. Now, the new additions, they look like making it more casual, but how it's played by us competitive guys, it won't help. True. That is true. They're trying to make something more casual, but the players who have stayed are the competitive ones. That's true. The RNG in this game means that at a certain point, all whales are essentially equal. What's the max Zenith Commander respect level you guys have seen? I've seen 16. Z16 has been the highest I've seen so far, and the highest is 20, so not too far from the highest. Problem mostly is they try making things more easy on time, but the comp guy is gonna make it an awful thing messy the casuals like the 10-minute tiles. And what would it be the best one to max Zenith 1? Needs 4 good skills, I guess. I honestly don't think there is a commander that needs anything past. I don't think there are any commanders that really benefit from being Z20. But what do you guys think? Because you only get 2 extra skill points, if I'm right. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Because I think after Zenith something, not all levels. You know? Yeah, Z6 is the sweet spot. Yeah, I agree. Z6 is a sweet spot. There are a few commanders that benefit a little bit from a Z9. For example, Gandalf the White, being able to have White Rider, White Council, top R0 or bottom, whatever you want to go with. But then have the other one also having one for the White Council, you know, stack is nice, but not really that crazy. And this is where I think that they could have gone a little bit beyond, is having great commanders that actually do different functions would have allowed you to plug and play different styles. So for example, whale, right? A kraken. Like, I want to have, 20 commanders Zenith 6 because I want to be able to play this evasion commander in this formation from time to time. Or I want to play, this healing commander and, cleansing commander in this. But the way the systems right now work, it doesn't really make sense to play those guys because you're most likely just gonna lose because there is no strategy that really works for those commanders, So it's kind of pointless right now. I will though still try the healing formation in this server for you guys to see what it looks like. What it is to face a whale team with a healing formation. I don't know. It might do well, but we'll see. I'm gonna test Galadriel like I did last season. Galadriel, Radagast, Círdan, and Dane's gonna be my 4. But I'll do this once the season is over. Can't do that right now. I get kicked off. I get bullied off the team if I ran that thing. So you think them reworking the system won't cause even more guys to quit? Use King of Man healing, easy 20k healing with his R1. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that before, but it's because I'm facing a lot of, in NRP, you're just facing Saurons everywhere. The 30% damage reduction, it's kind of nice. That's what I've been focusing on for now. Like, even if they made all these guys that are now not really great, good, and give us refunds since everyone now runs meta. They could do so many things, guys. This is all digital. These are just all digital assets. They could do so much if they want to, but for some reason, it's just not happening. We have no clue why, but it's just not happening. Let's see. I see some reports here from HGH. I think they should add respect refund vouchers in the end of season store. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, Calabacious B Crumb. Look at this. Look at this nasty formation. Z11. Oof. Z11 Saruman. Z14 Undying. Z15 Sauron. R15 Lurtz. Shane this. By the way, do you think that when they will rechange commanders, will we get respect vouchers again? I think so. If they just like no, they remember when they fixed the healing, or when they changed the healing, they gave us vouchers for all of those guys, right? I think if they do kind of major changes, yes. If they say like skill description changes, then no, they never given us that before. But I think there's a chance they will. That's a big dude here. What about this guy? Right? Not bad. Definitely not bad. But do you see here what why it depends? The units that you use, the strategy that you. It's a much more simplified strategy. Resource wise, this hurt him badly. He's only using small units. This hurt. I mean, the conscription time for these, it's gonna take a lot longer than that one. Although he did win. So the same thing here. King Bling. I mean, this is a good hit. Z1, R13, R6, R12. This is a good hit. Yeah, both running flying units. Shout out to Sele. That shout out is from Toes. Ooh, Buoy Devil got you here, buddy. Buoy Devil's a pretty big player too. Z7, he's running just pure damage. Whew. This is the nice thing about King of Man though. He still pops some good damage and has pretty high possibility of command. That is pretty nice for a damage dealer. This is an interesting way to run him. I mean, look, 97,000, not bad at all. Z10, T60. See, this is why I go with high defense on my great beasts. Z10, jeez. He's running 1.0 gear. And Gil, Z11. Sheesh. Oh man, he hurt you a lot. But the thing is, I think there's a little madness there as well. He only did 380, but then 29K was from yourself. But still, where's that elf wearing a gigantic hammer was the best troop damage. The troop damage thing. This is where see how much this hurts to see. Okay, you see Sauron here. No troop buffing skill for his own formation. Right. This is giving Deceiver gives gives the enemy extra damage taken. No skills for extra damage. And he's only doing 3,500 less damage than Gil, who has 2 skills for his formation. In this case, 2 skills, right? You got 100%. This goes up to about 100% with this level of attack. They removed race restriction on a lot of gear. Oh, I thought you knew. Yes. They removed race restriction on a lot of gear, so now elves can use that one. That's a good question, Ghost. A better question is, why is he using that disgusting elf? So this is what it's very Sad, you know. You got a commander that has 2 skills that can buff his units, and yet he only does 3,000 extra damage. Sucks, doesn't it? This is where it sucks right now. Big time too. Did I hit? Did I hit? Did I hit? Ooh, I'm drawing. All right, cool. Somebody come and hit me. Yo, I lost troops to the freaking tile. Let's see. Let's wait for everybody, for whoever's gonna hit me here. Come. Here we go. We got 2 in. Oh, Bill. I'm pretty sure Bill was gonna. Oh, I mean, both of these guys. Bilbo is probably gonna wipe me. Bilbo has a really strong formation. We shall hold. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, we got 2 sitting ducks here now. Got me. Yeah. No, I'm alone now. I was abandoned. Unbelievable. These guys left me. Want to have a look at the map? All right, let me get hit here and I'll look at the map with you. I told you Bill was gonna take me out. I mean, I heard him, but definitely. He's running. Jeez. Yeah, look at that. That's a big hit for him. Look at how much Dane hurts. Jeez. 335, 196. Let's see. Yeah, I mean a little bit of madness would have been 207. Yeah, that hurt. All right, level 48. Not bad. I mean, also, no. So one of the reasons why he also is not, we're not doing too great is just the gear isn't quite where it needs to be. So Z6, all right, good gear, nice gear. Z9, nice, 297. I think his is this is where I saw the damage mitigation being like 80%. Z1, perfect. And R14 with a 1250% on the relic. Yes, Ezreal, Ilio and Order are in a tough spot. They're getting hit on, head on first by Meta and Chaos. But the thing is, they've been going at that fight for since the server started, basically. Okay, Scalehound did. Let's see here. Scalehound did 86k of damage, which is not a whole lot, but it's probably because Dane took a lot of that damage from her. I think on average I see Scalehounds doing between 90 to like 140, 130, 140,000 if I'm not mistaken. That one hurt bad. All right, so let me show the map. I'll do a quick rundown of the map, guys. And then, what's up, Luan Andrade? All right, so let's do a quick recap of the server. Okay, blue, it's us, Yudes, and gods. You got Ilio and Order. Ilio and the other fellowship called Order. Here they are, the Orange Kingdom. You got the light green, I guess. It's Meta and Chaos. All over here. You got Rip. Is it Rip, right? Yeah, Rip is in this little section right here. All right, Ghost. Let's do that. I'll show the merit in just a second. And then you got Lame and Pran on this side, on the top here. Okay. You got Meta and Chaos fighting, hitting hard. Yes, Yudes is a combination of Yado and Nudes. Yep. So you got Meta and Chaos hitting Order and Ilio on this side right here. 3 little pins. Okay, 3 nice pins. Then you got Meta and Chaos, part of their team, hitting us on the left side over here. And you got Lim and Pran hitting us on this side from the tunnel right here. Okay, and so the whole fight is now, I mean, we each have a territory around Dolguldur, and right now they're both trying to push us off and take this piece of land right here. That way it makes it much harder for us to contend and fight if we lose the Undeeps, because then it can basically close it off from us. But we will see how it goes. You know, there's still 3-4 weeks left in the season. We're gonna keep fighting, man. We're gonna keep fighting. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for today's live stream. I would love to stay a little bit longer, but you know, I gotta get some rest. You guys gotta get some rest, or we gotta keep fighting. So I appreciate everybody that stayed on. Don't forget, guys, a couple of things. Oh, that's true. That's true. Before I go, I promise this, right? Contribution. There we go. Contribution. Thank you, Porky, for reminding me. I can't sleep. I play Rise to War. So we got at the very top CLF number 2. Got Mo, Rocking 3, Last Stand in 4, Tarkon in 5, Vanilla 6, Neo 69 7, Aries 8, DP 9, Daka 10. Then I'll go slowly on the next ones you guys can read. You got Darkness over here. He's in the chat, and also number 13 in the contribution ranking. Right? Look at that. Beautiful numbers, right? There we go. This account is at number 66 with 13,000 of contribution, and coming and going up and going up. We're going up. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys being on with me. Don't forget Friday. Okay, there is the RP server, you know, live stream, and I'm actually I have my account there. I'm doing something with somebody else, but I'm actually do my my season start on Friday with you guys as we chill, as we talk. But it's gonna do it for me today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. But see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.